Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to talk about an article I just saw on the Hedge. I'm going to link it below. But it's entitled Stagflation Fears Soar as World Bank Slashes Global Growth Outlook. Now, I think this is really interesting. Stagflation is a very interesting type of inflation, right? It's inflation, high inflation coupled with high unemployment. And that's a really scary situation, right? When you have unemployment numbers high, people can't afford to live, right? Their normal lifestyle, but now you have on top of that inflation, right? So it actually just compounds the issue and makes it worse, right? Stagflation is an interesting thing because there have been countries that have seemed to deal with it well, like Japan. You just sort of look back at Japan and go, how did that happen? Well, anyway, we're going to dive into this and we're going to talk a little bit about it. It says the World Bank just slashed its forecast for global economic expansion this year, blaming Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Ooh, boy. Oh, the boogeyman. We got to blame someone. All right, you know what? Let me throw this out there. I was talking to a buddy. Sorry, I got to keep putting the glass on. It is bright. It's one of those weird days. The overcast is just weird and it's bright. My buddy, I was talking to my buddy and I was saying, you know what's the dumbest guy in the room is an economist. Well, as a matter of fact, a weatherman looks better, smarter than an economist. He goes, how do you figure it? I go, well, a weatherman actually tries to predict the future. Whereas an economist, like we were talking about right now with all this slashing growth and all that kind of stuff, well, it's because growth is falling, it's stalling, it's stopping, right? And everyone on CNBC is like, we're waiting to see if there is a recession going on. We're like, so this is what an economist does. The weatherman looks forward. Like, I think I see clouds up ahead. The economist looks backwards and goes, oh, yep, it's official. We are in recession. And everyone's like, you just earned your paycheck. So good, you went to school. Yep, that's right. We have now seen multiple consecutive down quarters in the GDP, or as it relates to the GDP. So we're in recession. It's insane. So he's like the opposite of a weatherman. He's looking back, the weatherman's looking forward, and everyone's blaming the weatherman because he's always wrong. Hey, I got an idea. How about you blame that guy? Or hey guy, why don't you try and like predict something? Hey, Jim Cramer, you're wrong all the time, right? Every market cycle, buy. Oh my gosh, buy the dip. I don't know why you aren't buying Lehman Brothers. It's a smoking deal. I don't know why you're not buying more of these tech stocks. That's just, you know, kablooey, kahooey. I'm sure he's got a button sound effect for that, right? These guys are idiots. They're shills. They're paid puppets, right? So it's really important that you guys get a big overview of economics because there's so many different factors. Whereas, you know, you'll see an economist always trying to push his book and he's always pushing one thing, you know, this one thing that put him on the map when there's 20 things around him affecting that could be just eating away at his thesis. All right, sorry, I digress. So this is right here. The Washington-based institution cut its estimate for global growth in 2022 to 3.2% from a January prediction of 4.1%. It's actually a pretty big decline, which compares with 5.7% expansion in 2021. That's even worse. All right. Now, of course, they're blaming other people. It's not our bad monetary policy or shutting down the world. It's, you know, it's the boogeyman, Russia and Ukraine. It says, with inflation continuing to soar, and the Fed only tiptoeing into its rate hikes and QE, stagflation anxiety globally is exploding. And it should. It really should. The cut in growth has prompted calls for ever more money to be pumped into various economies. They want to starve you, and they're going to use hyperinflation as a tool, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, this is very serious. And it's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen soon. I believe in the next year or two. Transitory hyperinflation. You heard it here first. Which, of course, does nothing but to tame inflation, right? But it is if you listen to Nancy Pelosi, because she's an idiot. Well, she's not an idiot. She's actually really smart. She just believes she's talking to idiots. But she's not talking to Ninja Nation. You guys aren't idiots. And I'll give you a little quote, if I can remember it right. Nancy went on record on video camera the other day saying, this is great, you know, inflation, when we produce these, she was like, you know, signing off on a bill to like waste more money. This is great. This is what deals with inflation. It gives you the money to deal with the higher prices. And then wait till next week when they're higher. And they go, oh, we can't print more money. It's going to make it worse. This is why you buy gold, silver, Bitcoin, pay off debt, you know, have real estate, good real estate, right? That's going to cash flow, that like good projects, especially in this day and age. I'm telling you, this is why, because of craziness by our lawmakers. It says, So, as Bloomberg reports, Malpass expects to discuss a new 15-month crisis response package of about $170 billion to cover April 2022 through June of next year with the bank's board in the coming weeks, with about $50 billion of this amount to be deployed in the next 3 months. Hey, there's big trouble in Little China. Oh, sorry for the pun. Hey guys, if you know what movie that is, put it in the comment section. Ninja, that's the name of the movie. I know. You can't make this crap up, guys. This is insanity. Malpass's comments and plans come ahead of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank's spring meetings taking place this week in Washington. I bet you they're all taking a bunch of private jets and they're going to piss and moan about global warming too. Taking place this weekend in Washington, where food security, inflation, debt, and the shock of Russia. I mean, seriously, since 2015, Russia's like, you guys keep doing this, I'm going to go do this. Hey guys, you can keep doing this, I'm going to go do this. Yeah, it is shock. These people think you're morons. Now, I know that Ninja Nation knows that, and I know that you're not idiots. I know you guys are amazing. And you know what's amazing is we want to use this channel and other channels to keep waking more people up. Ninja Nation's going to keep getting bigger. And then you know what? Those lawmakers, they're not going to be able to tell you all that crap because you're going to be well-educated and at peace. Why? Because you're going to be out of debt. You're going to have real stuff of value. Whew. So, you know, they're going to talk about the shock of the Russian invasion. For now, all of the solutions to growth problems appear to only make the food security problems worse. You know, I'm going to stop reading this. I'm going to put it in the comment section below because I think it's very important, but I want you guys to understand this. They want to smoke you out. That is very simply what they want to do. They want to smoke you out of your position in life, in your way of life. They want to overtax you. They want to tax you through inflation, but also through taxes. They want to rob you of your wealth. That is why it is so vital right now that you get real wealth. Guys, this isn't financial advice, this is life advice. Here's the life advice. You want to be rich? Do what the rich people are doing. What are world governments doing right now and central banks? They're buying gold. What are wealthy people doing right now? They are getting out of the stock market like Bill Gates. You just saw all those documents, right? That come out and say, okay, I sold my stocks. What is he doing? He's buying land, farmland, right? Wealthy people are wealthy for one reason and one reason only. They're patient. They're patient. They don't try and sell at the top and buy at the bottom. They know that you can't do that. You just don't know, because bottoms and tops are built on one thing and one thing only: human emotions. And I'm telling you right now, they want to smoke you out. So how do you get back? Get back with real money, real assets, no debt. You're out of their system. I think these are very serious times, but what's exciting about these times is that all this stuff that we're warning you about isn't going to happen tomorrow. It's happening right now. The day that the stock market craters because everything's going to crap is down the road, right? There should be no fear. Once you know something and you go, yep, you know what? I agree with this person saying, the Ninja saying, or this person over here, or that person over there. I've listened to multiple people, right? Because not one person knows everything. Trust me, I get things wrong all the time. I'm constantly learning, all right? I'd be a fool if I told you I was smart. I show up in front of you with a suit, and I've only been buying real estate since 2010, and I talk all day long about real estate, but I've only known one way to buy real estate, and that's in an up market because the Federal Reserve is messing with the interest rate. Be an idiot. My point being is this, going off on a little bit of a rant, but it needs to be said, right? Because I don't care how many people fall off the channel. I care about the few that stay because they want to learn things more than, you know, it's about more than what you are, your situation. It's global. And I want you guys to become a powerhouse. And I think it's very, very important right now. Stagflation, very real. High unemployment, high inflation. There are a lot of people that don't have a job right now. They're living off the government dime, and that dime is going to go away. That well is going to dry up, and they're going to race back into an employment situation that is scary because those jobs that are right now available, they're going to be gone. Because there are companies right now that are folding because they simply do not have the manpower to keep going in the side of high inflation, so they're closing their doors. It is going to be a crazy day. Guys, this is the greatest opportunity of your life, and I hope that you seize it. Carpe diem. Seize the moment. The moment is now. The moment is right in front of you. All you guys got to do is go for it. Guys, I hope you got something out of this. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all you guys the subscribers that have been with me for so long. You guys are awesome. Ninja Nation is incredible. You guys are getting stronger, wiser, smarter, and we are going to take the city. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.